Yo, folks. The Laura Owens, the serial pregnancy scammer saga continues with the bankruptcy case of Ronn Owens, her father, who once upon a time was a legend in radio hosting, made millions and millions that his wife and daughter then, and himself, just pour down the drain, to the extent that last year, after, of course, paying Laura Owens' attorney, filed for bankruptcy and denied. Let's read here from Mercury News. Ronn Owens loses bankruptcy bid amid daughter's paternity fraud case. The Bay Area radio legend could face losing his Arizona home after a federal judge dismissed his Chapter 13 petition, while his embattled daughter also has declared the bankruptcy. Yeah, Laura has this issue, which Ron and his wife, Jan, is that they refused to hand over documents. So, yeah, that's not a good idea when filing for bankruptcy to protect your assets and everything. If you don't give the court the documents, you're kind of screwed. Well, that's him. Written by Martha Ross. Now, I'm not going to read the entire article because get over there. Mercury News. Good paper, I think. Bay Area legend Ronn Owens and his wife were dealt with a legal blow this week, which could lead to the foreclosure of their home in Scottsdale, Arizona. The 80-year-old retired radio host and his wife, Jan Black Owens, have lost their bid to keep creditors from trying to collect on their reported $2.3 million in liabilities. Congratulations, Laura. But besides that, what the fuck? No, my tooth. It looks like my tooth is gone, but it's just a shadow. Jesus Christ. Now, Ronn Owens has had medical bills, but he also gambled away, apparently, most of his fortune. Well, he had a lot of freaking money. And, well, Jan and Laura did their best to spend it. And, I mean, with those women in your life, gotta get away somehow. And Ron chose gambling and then medical bills. But 2.3 million in liabilities. And their home, I believe, is worth 1.5, and they have other assets for another couple of $100,000, making all of it to about 1.7 in assets. Which is weird, because remember how Jan and Laura claimed, at least to the public, they're buying and selling horses, which would have been, according to themselves, was profitable. They had a very, very successful podcast, which also should have generated a lot of money. They also had this investing in real estate. Where's all that money? Did you hide it, Ron? Yeah, Laura? Did you just move it somewhere? We will probably find out eventually. Let's keep going. They reported owing months of back mortgage payments for their home and more than $500,000 to more than 40 banks, credit card companies, and other creditors. So, money gone, allegedly, maxed out credit cards, took out loans, and now they're screwed. Monday, a U.S. bankruptcy court judge in Arizona dismissed John and Jan Owens' bankruptcy petition, saying the couple failed to fully comply with recommendations made by the court-ordered trustee. Meeting these requirements was necessary for them to move forward with a plan that could allow them to keep their home and repay some or all of their debts over a 3 to 5 year period. Their home in Arizona is a $1.5 million home. I don't give a flaming, you know what, if they have to sell their house to pay off their creditors. Yeah, sell it. Move into a 1-bedroom apartment. Oh, what about Laura? Fuck Laura. No, don't. Do not have your genitalia anywhere near Laura Owens. She will get imaginary pregnant again. But yeah, I mean, that family, Laura, Jan, Ronn, seem to have spent the past, all of Laura's life spoiling her rotten, giving her everything. And now Laura has allegedly defrauded, scammed at least 4 men into believing she was pregnant with twins every time. But that came back to haunt them, or at least Laura for now. There are no known co-conspirators in her criminal case. But this is just so stupid. And it's sad. Not sad for the Owens family, but sad for their victims, their creditors, Laura's victims, that this wasn't stopped sooner. Laura's first known victim was in 2014 or 15. That's 11 years, 12 maybe, that of ruining lives that could have been stopped with the first one. But no. She defrauded that court. She has defrauded courts since. And now 14 counts, 14 felony counts of perjury, tampering with evidence, ID theft, ID theft. They're coming for you, Laura, and it seems like they're coming for Ronn and Jan as well. And that's not a bad thing. Right, that's what I had for you. Updates on the Ronn and Jan bankruptcy case and how they seem to be screwed. You all have a good one. See you in the next stream or video.